my name is Jennifer Garland and I teach 2nd grade at Carr Elementary in Fulton, Kentucky. So my math manipulative that I am going to use today are pattern blocks. So I think these are something that you can find in any elementary classroom. So in my kit I have a yellow hexagon, blue rhombus, green triangle, red trapezoid, and an orange square. See that there? That's better. Okay, I'm getting ready to start my lesson on geometry in the next week, so I figured I'd use this video to explain how I'm going to use this. The first way I'm going to use it is to show the students how to move the three-dimensional shapes. So the three ways that we are going to do this is by sliding it, and some of them say slide or transition them. I think I usually use the word slide as a key term to remember what translate means, and I always tell them to pick out the S and translate, and that means slide. So I'm going to use the orange hexagons. That's a little bit easier to see. So obviously if they just had the yellow hexagon, and if they can put it on the paper and they just put their finger on it and slide it across the paper, that's exactly what slide means. The next one is turn or rotate. So we have recently had a chapter on time, so they know the clock and rotating means to turn. So usually what I would have them do is with their pencils, they would put a mark on one of the corners of a hexagon like this. So therefore if they put it on their paper and that's where the dot is on the first one, and then on the next one it was like this, they knew it couldn't have been a slide because the dot is not in the same spot. They had to turn or rotate the shape to get it in that position so they know the turn or which way it moved. And then the last one is flip or reflection, and using the same thing, they would have to put a dot on the front or the part that they see the first time, and they would put it on their paper, and when they flip it or reflect it, they no longer see it. Okay? And then the last way I would use this in my class for the geometry is if they trace the shape, which I'm still using the hexagon because it's bigger. If they trace the shapes on their whiteboards or paper and they get a hexagon like this, this is going to be to help them with the vertexes and edges. I always concentrate on the edges first, or corners. I kind of use the words interchangeably, edges or corners. So when they trace any of the geometric shapes, I always have them put the dots at the corners. I'm trying to make it big so you guys can see it. Okay, so those are the vertexes, and then all the straight lines that connect the vertexes are the edges. So then I have the children go back and number however many sides they have. So when they're done, they see that the vertexes have 6 sides, and if I ask them how many vertexes they have, they would just have to go back and count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a hexagon has 6 sides and 6 vertexes. And then they can obviously do that with a triangle, the hexagon, trapezoid, rhombus, or square. Any shape that you give them, they can put the dots for the corners or the vertexes and then go back and number the edges or sides. So, hope this helps. That's my video. Thanks, guys.